Okay, let me see. Okay, let me change my name. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please, can we use a moment of our time? Anybody that is familiar with this Zoom session or this Zoom room, we know that every time we gather here, we always pray. So we're going to use the moment of our time to commit this meeting to the hands of God. Please, a moment of your time. Let's do that snappy, okay? Thank you. All right. If you have made that prayer, can we conclude it with a very wonderful and powerful resounding amen, amen, amen at the chat space? Please let us back it up with amen. Yes, God has said our prayers. Amen. I love what I'm seeing. Please, and please don't forget to get your people to attend this Zoom meeting tonight. Get anybody you love. They should be in this Zoom session. After all, we had a very long holiday. We had a long holiday now. So, everybody should be, there shouldn't, oh, sorry. There shouldn't, good. There shouldn't be much excuses tonight. There shouldn't be much excuses tonight. So please, let's just go there. Let's go there. Invite your people, invite your friends, invite your family to come and witness what we are having tonight, because what we're having tonight is something great, something amazing, something fantastic, a life-changing business opportunity. That's what I'm about to present to us tonight. Thank you for that big amen. Olushola Bamidele, thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So tonight is that night that we talk something that is really very, very important to you and I. Tonight, we are not talking about your certificate. We are not talking about the country where you are. We're not talking about your government. We're not talking about any political party. What we are here to do is to talk about how our lives can change. How our lives, you know why your life must change. You know why our lives should actually change. You know why we must take this Zoom session very, very important. We must give it every attention it requires tonight, because I want you to have a look at these machines that we have here. They are owned by human beings, irrespective of the economy. They are owned by people. In fact, these kind of cars are the one some people will call it machine. Some other person said that these ones are past machine. They are called chain. You understand? So they are owned by people. And these people, irrespective of the economy, they are thriving. Why is it that way? These are the things we're going to be looking at this night. We're going to be looking at why is it that in every economy, why some people are finding it very, very difficult to even have 3 square meal or even 1 square meal in a day. Some other persons are living their life to the fullest. Why is it that way? And so coming, from the platform of economy designer, from this wonderful system, from a system that defies whatever economy that you and I are operating in, a system that puts you far ahead of your colleagues or your peers, a system that distinguishes you and brings you out and announces you to your world, irrespective of where you're coming from, irrespective of your background or your educational, whether educational or whatever background. That's the economy designer for you. Please give it to me at the chat space. Economy designer is a system that has been designed to bring you out from that life of lack and want, total insufficiency, to a life of comfort, to a life where you begin to live life to the fullest. I'm just going to go into this by, first of all, examining these 3 wonderful opportunities that this system can offer you and I. Now, let me tell you that in life, there are 2 classes of people. Two classes of people in this whole world, irrespective of the economy. These two classes, they are simply this, I can define them this way. The first class of people are those that are not even aware. They are not even aware of their future. They don't even know how to go about their future. Some of these people, they don't even understand the meaning of how important their finances are to them. These people, for them, they don't have any hand to what is happening to their economy. They believe that the economy, their future, is in fact, they carry their future and put it in the hand of other people. Their future, their finances, their economy is in the palm of other people. To them, they don't have anything to do about it. They are just living depending on whatever situation or circumstance, that people ask them or people make them to live, or the future, to them, their future depends either on the government, it depends on their employer, depends on their business. However, there are this other group of people, class of people, to them, they are in charge of their future. They are in charge of their finances. To them, their economy depends on them. They are very, very serious. They are not seriousness. In fact, they attach a whole lot of seriousness to this class, to these three areas of their lives: their future, their finances, their economy. They know that it is very, very critical. So they attach every importance to it. No matter what they are doing, their eyes, their mind, every single thing about them, they are focused on these three things because they know that their life depends on it. What am I trying to tell you? Do you know that if your future depends, you might even ask, how is it that my future will depend on somebody? Your future is in the hand of that job owner, that person you're working for. Not just your future, even the future of your children, your family is in their hand, because it is when they tell you to eat, or any amount of money they place on you, or they say this is what you are worth, that is what you get. You cannot be anything more than how much they have placed you on as a salary earner. Your family future cannot, in fact, the school your children attend depends on this person, that's your employer. It depends on that organization. It depends on your government. Why? Because you have not personally on your own asked yourself this question: why should my future, why should my finances, why should my economy depend on some other person? Do you know that when you have a job, or you have a small business, or depending on what you do, even the kind of food your family eats, the kind of school your children go to, every single thing around your life depends solely on how you are able to do what to address these three issues. Now, it has been proven over the years that only 5% of the global population are cautious of these three areas of their life. The remaining 95%, to them, okay, they believe there is nothing they can do. They believe either it is the government that have to help them. They just believe maybe because of the economy of their parents, their background. That's why things cannot. In fact, to them, they don't even believe that in themselves. They don't trust themselves in any way. They believe their future lies in their job owner. And of course, that your job owner, any amount they say that you are, that's what you are. So you cannot design your finance. You cannot design your future. How much more your economy? That's why things are just going anyhow. Imagine a whole 95% of the global population. They cannot design, they can't design the economy. They cannot design their future. Their finances is just anyhow. And that is why I want to tell you congratulations, because tonight, you have to be able to know, you need to understand. In fact, I am putting it to you that, let me tell you, whatever you are facing today is the result of your actions, your inactions, your knowledge base. of some years back. And that is to say, in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, whether you're able to design your future, whether you're able to design your children's future, or your family finances, or even your economy, depends on the actions you are going to take today. Please, if you are hearing me, give me a hear. I want to know if anybody is hearing me, and you're not just hearing me, please, I want you to get annoyed. If you know the meaning of anger, I want you to get angry tonight, because it can no longer be business as usual. Please, can you hear me? Let me see. Let me check. Beautiful. I hear. Yes. Don't just hear me, but please get angry. Enough is enough. Tell yourself enough is enough. Tell yourself your mumu don't do. You know why? Because let me tell you, that man, that woman that is able to have these three things working for them, do they have two heads? Do they have three heads? They do not have two heads. They do not have three heads. They have the same one head you have. Let me also ask you, do you think they have more than 24 hours? The answer is no. They have the same number of hours. Let me tell you, God is so magnanimous. God is not partial in any way. So, but now let me tell you what is partial, what is holding you. It's no longer your village people. It is that ability that you have. Maybe you think, I have gone to have all the best of certificates. I went to the best school, and therefore, right now, I don't need to learn anything new. One of my mentors, he said that the illiterates of 21st century is no longer those who cannot read and write. It is those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. It is those who choose to be deformed. Because let me tell you, no matter how educated you are, no matter what you have, you should be constantly learning. You should understand that the only constant thing is change. And if you are not moving with change, you are simply left behind. Change cannot take permission from you. Change does what the hand of clock does. If you like, set your own backwards. It can never wait for you. Others are going forward. So please, if you are hearing me and you are truly angry in the spirit, you are truly angry with what is happening around you, please give me I move. Give me I move, because I really want to move right now. Give me I move. You need to move, my dear friends. You can no longer stay. Remain where you are. You have to open your mind. You have to be able to understand that change is taking place constantly. I move. Now, because you are in the mood to move, I am in the mood to move too. Okay? Why am I so angry? Why am I so bitter? But I'm so bitter because the environment where I'm coming from. I used to be a job owner. I used to be a salary earner. I worked for 29 solid years of my life doing what that was supposed to be done in the 10th century. I kept doing it year in, year out, thinking that it will bring me change, thinking that it will give me the ability to design my future. But no. Why? Because I was getting it all wrong. I was getting it all wrong. You know what? You cannot be in 21st century. I hope you even know that this is 21st century. Please do not be in 21st century and be operating in 10th century. That is a very big error. And trust me, 95% of global population are still functioning in the 10th century. Can I ask you a question? Let us assume that today there is someone here who has Nokia 33. And that person has been making every effort to join this Zoom room. Do you think that person will be able to join us? No, the person can never join because we have left him or her behind. Okay? We are today in the era of what? Android phone, smartphone. And now, if you are in the smart era, why are you working in the era of the past? We are in the smart era, the era of what? That you can sit down in your house and get connected to the world. That you can sit down in the comfort of your home and do a lot of things today. Trust me, those people that have been able to move with change, they are the ones that understand that even money making has changed. I don't know whether you are aware. Money making has changed. It has left the offices. It has left out your shop. It is on the street. It is on the air. It is in your gadget. It is in my gadget. That's where money making is today. Are you aware, or are you still operating in the past? Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, because I bring to you a good news, an amazing news, because in 21st century, course of economy designer, all you need to do is no longer about leaving your house very early, returning back so late, so exhausted, so tired, so fagged out, so used. Because that your boss, trust me, He's going to use you, and if possible, he will finish using you, and he want to use your own children. Please give me error. Give me error. But that will only happen to those who are not ready to change, who are not ready to embrace change. It will happen to you, and it will but God forbid. God forbid. Because that is why you can see me here tonight, sweating profusely, because I want you to get the gist. The gist that the world has changed. The world is changing. The world is moving. Stop being stuck in one place. Because when you are stuck in that one place, your children are going to get stuck. God forbid. Please don't just say God forbid. Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind tonight. So you are in the era that you do those things you used to do before and you get paid. What are we asking you to do in economic designer? We are just asking you to share and get paid. Now, in economic designer, we're not even telling you to share any strange something. We are telling you to share exactly the kind of thing you have always shared, and you just collect thank you. In economic designer, you are going to share and you get paid daily. Please, if you're excited, give me excited. You share and get paid. And you are sharing this time now. You don't have to leave your house to go before you will be able to share. You are going to use that Android, that phone in your hand that you have been using to share about politics, to share about football, to share about a lot of things that does not add any value to your life. Today, you share it and you get paid. Is it monthly? Somebody like me, when I heard that I can share and I get paid daily, I asked, I said, please, can you repeat yourself? Because I never imagined that I can be paid daily. Please, if you want to be paid daily, give me paid daily. Give me paid daily. Give it to me. Because you deserve to be paid daily. If you are if you are hearing my voice tonight and you are still being paid monthly and you are still comfortable with it, my dear friend, that is a very big error. You have to share and you get paid monthly or weekly. No, you get paid daily. You know why? Because you spend money daily. If you spend money daily, you should make money daily. If you're not making money daily and you're in 21st century, please, you are the error that is happening to your family. Trust me, it's not your village people. 24th century has come to kill all the village people and take away all their powers and put it inside your hand. Because with that Android phone in your hand, once you share information, once you share valid information, once you do something that you have always done, personally, when I go to, of course, to the glory of God, my children's school, I used to make sure that I put them in the very best of schools. Anyhow, even if I have to borrow, let me borrow. But I have to make sure they're in the best school. And once they're in that best school, I will now take it upon myself. I will start telling every of my neighbor, take your children to my children's school. Take them, because the teachers are this, that. And during maybe school open days and all, they will celebrate me. Everybody, please stand up. Let us celebrate Mrs. Lebechku, because this session, she was the one that brought the highest number of parents into this school. Somebody say, my mumu don't do. Give it to me at the chat space. Give it to me. Because I was just being mumuish. I was rather pushing money to other people. Now, let me tell you, everybody is a sharer. Everybody is a sharer. It is either you share and push money to people, or you share and push money to yourself. Since I discovered this system, what do? I make sure I push money to myself. Even if I push money to people, I consciously push money to myself because my mood, it don't do. My mood don't do. Share and get paid daily. Now you'll be asking me, are you going to share money? What are you going to share, my dear friend? Before I go into that, let me just give you a brief profile of this amazing system. Economy designer. You should be able to design your economy. You should be able to design your future. You should be able to design your income. If you don't do that in 21st century, you are the error of your family. You are the error of your village. Now, what economy designer is a daily payout system. Economy designer has been here with you and I for the past 13 years. This slide is late. I mean, it's old somehow. This is our 13th year. And being our 13th year in Nigeria, we have created over 10 million self-made multi-millionaires. When I say self-made. I am not talking about people that, they inherited millions. No, I'm talking about people that they ordinarily, their background will have held them. Their father, their mother, were not even thousandaires, talk more of being millionaires, but they were able to emerge. They were able to recreate their future. They were able to redesign themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, over 10 million, over 10,000 of them have been created, including yours sincerely. Yes. Now, over 1 million members. We started since 2012. So if you are here and you are here, you're under the sound of my voice, you are thinking, hey, this woman is shouting and jumping like this. I beg. We are not learning this with anybody. A child that is 13 years is no longer a baby. We have 8 physical branches in Nigeria. This is a life-changing company. Our products are top-notch, proven, approved by NAFDAC. So with all this, we are giving you the opportunity. We are giving you the golden key to do what? To earn money with your phone. Why am I saying with your phone? Anybody that is listening to me right now under my voice, you either connected, either with your phone or with your laptop. So earn money with your phone or with your laptop. Now, I am going to give you details how this system has been able to change my life and the life of a whole lot of people. But let me quickly ask you this. So pay close attention. Let us know whether any of these things is affecting you, affecting somebody you know. Even though I don't want you to answer me, but answer yourself. But pay close attention.
Wata rana da wannan shegen blade din da kake cewa kamar kai ka yanka rago ranar suna.
Please, some people, I'm getting some background noise, so I have to meet everybody. So pay close attention, because it's possible that this situation is affecting you, affecting somebody around you. Number one is, how do you feel? How do you feel? Are you feeling financially trapped? Both you and your family, of course. Everybody has a family. Are your children eating what they see or what they desire? Do you have problems paying your bills? I beg. I was asking this question somewhere. One woman said, I beg, madam, say it again. Say, who in this hall doesn't have this problem? So I said, madam, please don't answer for anybody. Answer for yourself. Are you concerned about losing your job? Hey, my dear, do you know that this particular one is making a lot of people lose their mind, especially today? Look at people that are working, how things are. How much more when you lose your job? I know a lady that after putting in 16 solid years in a bank, they just sacked her till today. Even after 2 years, she's still mourning. She has still not recovered herself, because, and I asked her, I said, when you were even working, this is not your father that owned this company. That's one mistake people make. When you have a job, please, it's not your job. In fact, that is even a mistake. By the way, if you know the meaning of job, then you will know how to hold that job. It's not your company. It's not your father's bank. So why should you carry all your life and put there? That if they ask you to go, you almost lose your mind. That's what is happening to a lot of people today. Are you paid your real worth? Now, let me just cut this one short. Let me cut it short. No matter where you are working, no matter that bank where you're working, nobody can pay you your real worth. Because your real worth, imagine someone that is created by God. Do you know what it took God to create you? And somebody tells you you are worth only 500,000, you are jumping up. You are even giving thanksgiving. It's not possible for anybody to give you a job and watch you to become a multi-millionaire. It's not possible, because the essence of giving you that job is for you to help him or her build his empire. So you are now thinking that you will stand there and build your own. It's not possible now. There are no two captains in one ship. Now, the second one, are you living in an unending debt? Are you living if you are not living, do you know anybody that is living in an unending debt? Now, how hopeless are you, or how uncertain is your future? Yes, I said it. A lot of us, we are so lackadaisical. We are so careless when it comes about your next 5 years, your next 5 years, your next 10 years. What do you think with what you are doing right now? What is it going to look like? Have you ever asked yourself that question? You are just thinking about no. Now, do you want to raise funds for any project whatsoever you have at hand? That project you have been thinking, oh God, when will I ever be able to complete this project? Because of the way things are. Some people, they're even reducing their salary while the inflation is rising higher and higher. Some people, their salary right now is still battling with the inflation of 10 years ago. So tell me, how can you be able to handle any project? Now, are you tired of working so hard and do what? Yet you are broke. That, in fact, this particular one, I always feel like, honestly, I could remember back then when I was working. If you want to show me anything that will even make me useful to myself, I will not even want to look, because I will tell you I'm so busy. I will tell you, no, my job. And now, that's my job that is keeping me so busy. At the end of the day, if you ask me to bring 10,000, I will start giving you grammar. So it simply means that I was busy, yet I was broke. Please, how can somebody be busy and broke? Is that not an error? How can you be busy and yet you are broke? Is it a good one? Please give me error. You cannot be busy and broke, because trust me, Dangote can never tell you that he's broke. Yes, because if he says I am busy, we can understand it. But you are busy, yet you are broke. Don't you see that there is something wrong? Can't you imagine it? There is something wrong somewhere. You are busy, yet you are broke. Now, it simply tells you that you are busy building somebody's empire, and your own empire is dying slowly. In fact, your own empire is already in comatose. Is in coma, because ordinary 10,000 naira you cannot bring. 5,000 naira. Children says, Daddy, like we're on holiday now, Daddy, can we go to shop, right? You start giving grammar instead of taking them there. Okay? So now, my dear friends, congratulations and welcome to a system that helps you to do what? To design your future. Be that wonderful, amazing brother or sister or uncle that you have been created to be. Some of us, even when we're working so hard, we cannot even take care of ourselves. How much more taking care of other people? And they will label you a stingy uncle. They will label you, that woman, so wicked. Look at her. She has a good job. She's riding a car. They will not know that it's packaging. Please give me packaging. Now, packaging now. You understand? Packaging. Please give it to me. Now, my dear friends, congratulations. You don't need to package again. All you need to do is to understand this language. Use. Please give me use. Give me use. Now, if you don't know, that place you are working, they have been using you. They are using you to create their empire. They are using you to create a beautiful future. They are using you to design the economy. They are using you. Whether you know it or not, they are using you. They are using you. That's why honestly, this night, I'm so angry. I'm so angry because enough is enough. They are using you. So today now, we are giving you an opportunity. We are giving you the secrets. So you have to be able to use what you know to change your life. You use what you have to change your life. Okay? Now, this use is actually an acronym that you need to deploy. You use our healthy living products. Share the experience like you have always shared. Like this, my beautiful hair now. Which one? Okay. Which one? every beautiful thing, of course. We are always sharing it. And now we are now conscious sharers, in the sense that you now know that when you share, you should actually be paid daily. If you are still sharing and you're not being paid daily, oh girl, oh boy, you're on your own. Okay. Now, just as you're sharing information, sharing this opportunity, you are going to be making money daily. So let me be very, very quick now, but I am going to make sure you understand every single step of it, because trust me, it is something that is new to you. You didn't know it. Even your father didn't know it. Your father and my father, they thought that you need to work very, very hard. Maybe he's the type that will go to China, go and bring the goods. Whether they see it, if they see hypertension, all those kind of things, they think that work is all about working hard. Okay, but today, even if your father didn't teach you how to work smart, make sure you learn how to work smart so that you can also teach your own children, because you can only be able to make it in life. You can only create wealth by doing what? By being smart, because every wealthy man you know is smart. You cannot You cannot be a dullard and be wealthy. It's not possible, because I've discovered that wealth and wisdom, they travel on the same frequency. Friends, let me go straight into the cocoa of the day. In our system, you share information. I believe you have already known that one. You share information and you get paid. Remember, it is daily, not monthly, not weekly. So now, just by sharing this information, let me tell you, we have about 7 ways you can make money. I'm going to just talk about dwell on 2. Now, this system is so beautiful that when you are dwelling on these 2, the remaining 5 comes, dancing to you. That's why you can see these wonderful people here laughing, smiling. You can see through smile, not the one you see everybody frowning, because your pocket is not telling you something good. Okay, now this sharing of information, you have the potential of earning 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 50,000. Is anybody excited? As I'm calling it, I want you to give me excited. Now, just for sharing information, you can earn 20,000, you can earn 25,000, you can earn 30, you can earn 50, you can earn 100, you can earn 150. I'm not saying excited, because the one that will break, yeah, the one that will take away sleep from your eyes, just sharing information, you can earn instant 200K. 200K for sharing information in this economy. How you not go smile? So, what are you required to do? First and foremost, you must do what? You must hold right now, tighten your seatbelt. Because I have to catapult, I have to yank you out from that place that you have been relaxing, that you are thinking that maybe you have even lost hope. You are just saying, at all, I'm bewitched, now lie. You're just saying, at least I am not complaining. Now lie. You are not. Who said you are not? You are even complaining. By saying I'm not complaining, you are complaining. Okay? So that is why you have to, first and foremost, take up a position, take up a partnership with us. And when you do that, my dear friend, there are so many people out there that you must show love. Show love to a friend. And you make 20, 25, 30, 50, 100, 150, 200. That one is because you shared. So just look at this, my screen right now. You see that this wonderful gentleman in the middle, our system has given him left and right business portfolios, because every human being has left and right. So now this brother connected somebody on the left, and the system said, okay, you shared information, or you take 30,000. And on the right, say, okay, I can see you shared another information. Take 50,000. Please, how much has this wonderful gentleman made? 80,000 naira. For doing what? Now, is this as hard as leaving your house by 4 a.m. and returning back by 11 a.m.? Some people do that. That's why somebody like me, it's one of my greatest pains. My children had to grow up under strangers called house helps. Imagine that. Imagine the pain. Did God give your children to house help? But because you didn't know, you are even working so hard, yet you are complaining. Your pocket anointing is not there. Maybe the little time you stay with them, it is shout, is there, daddy? You're always frowning because your pocket anointing is not there. So imagine you shared information and you got 87,000 naira. Please, is that good? If you make 70,000 naira today now, 80,000 today, just by sharing information, will you be happy? Is your family going to celebrate you? Are you going to continue frowning? Please, I don't know why you people, oh no, you people are not really, are you not excited the way I am? Beautiful, beautiful. So now, 87, okay, now this company will give an additional 7,000. Why? Because there is somebody on your left and right. We operate what is called binary system. Binary means 2. So now, apart from the fact that you connected somebody, anytime a system sees 2, you are making 7,000 naira additionally. That's what I am going to explain to you in detail. This is the secret of every rich man that you know. Not working 9 to 5, as the case may be. In fact, when you even say 9 to 5, that time you left your house, you didn't count it. And that time you are returning back, you did that hold up will catch you. You did not count it. So it's not even 9 to 5. Some people is 4 to 10. Beautiful, but thank God there is a way out. There is good news for you and I. Now, I already told you that for connecting people, look at, you can earn 20, 30, 25, 100, as the case may be. Now, you just decided to be sharing information and you are collecting this amount of money. How you go smile? How you go smile? You go smile. Even you. I remember what happened to me the first time I saw this system. It was on a Friday. Yes, it was on a Friday. Do you know that throughout Saturday, throughout Sunday, I was not myself again, and I'm like, so just connecting people, and I have been working so hard like this, working like an elephant, eating like what, like an ant. So I was just crack. I was hitting my head. I said, how come I didn't know about this for long? Now, that one is apart, the one you connected people. We are telling you that leveraging the power to earn money with people, the power to work with people, that is the secret of wealth. That is the secret of wealth. Now, if you don't know cash flow quadrant, please look for it and understand it, because this is a system that explained that if your money making depends on you as a salary earner, or it depends on where you go and open that your shop, that means you're operating on the left hand side, and that is the poverty quadrant, the poverty side of the quadrant. The poverty side, you have signed. If you decide to remain there, no matter how hardworking you are going to remain poor. And what is paining me is that poverty is something that is even generation, just like some diseases can be passed from one generation to the other. Do you know that if you don't take time, you can pass this poverty to your children? Please give me, God forbid. I always like to, where anytime you hear this kind of thing, rebuke it. God forbid. God forbid. Now, if you have been following me close, you will know that that place you're working, the reason why they employed is not because of how beautiful you are. It's because they know that you're going to add to the number of people that will be working so hard, so smart, for them to be making more money. So you too now, no matter that your background, cost of economic designer, you can also do what? Earn leverage. You can also earn residual income. You can also make money while you sleep. Abi, they hungry you. That person you are working for, haven't you realized that you work harder than him? Many times it doesn't even come around. But is he making money? Yes. Okay, so don't come and transfer that poverty to another generation, especially when you have attended this meeting tonight, because it has become simplified. This is money making made easy. Okay, so now let me go straight. Now, our system is going to pay you 7,000 naira as people connect to your left and right. Now, let me tell you, in this system, you don't need to connect the whole world, because some people are always afraid that, madam, how many millions of people am I going to connect? Look, in this system, just connect 2 persons. Connect 2 persons, but let them know the opportunity that is here, that when they connect their own 2 persons, they make money. If I will ask you, if you are the person that you are connected to this system, and the person came back to tell you, do you know that I was paid 50,000 when you were connected? Will you not go and connect your own person? You will connect, because trust me, you didn't come to Abuja to count bridge. Abi, anybody here come? Okay, you didn't come to Warri to count how many refineries are there, Abi? Or did you go to Lagos to count how many markets are there? The answer is no. It is this money that brought you, that made you leave your village. It's money that made me leave my village to come here and be sweating. You can even see. You understand? So, 7, you have to be able to own a system. You have to be able to build leverage. You have to be able to have a system that helps you do what? Work with people. Okay? You have to be able to work with people, because if you are not working with people, you will work and work and work, and you will die working. Please give me, God forbid. Before I explain this particular slide, I want somebody, you don't want to work until you die. Give me, God forbid, so that I can continue. But if we are okay with working until we die, okay, maybe we can stop here. Thank you, Dr. Adenuga. God forbid, I beg, God forbid. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do you know that simply by connecting to economic designer, you have what it takes, the potential. You are so much wired that you can earn up to 210,000 naira every day. Now, you ask me, how does that happen? Now, our system gives you opportunity, okay, as people are connecting to you left and right, that you can actually make 7,000 in 30 places. That will give you how much? 210,000 naira. When I get to this place, a lot of people doubt. You know why you are doubting? Because you're not used to money. That's why you will think that 210,000 naira every day will be, you say, no, juju people, they are the one that can make this type of people of money. Yes, I can understand. You didn't have what it takes. Nobody taught you. You didn't know that it's possible. Of course, you didn't own a system. Because if you tell Dangote today now that you make 210,000 naira every day, is it a news to him? It's not a news to him. So please don't allow anything to deceive you that or to tell you that it's not possible. It has been possible and it will continue to be possible for those that believe that it's possible. And it's not just about believing. Those who believe, who understand, who are determined and committed to it, it will happen to you because we can pay you. Economic designer has the power, the potential, the ability to pay you 210,000 naira every day. And in a week, you can see how much you can make. 1.5 million in a week. And in a month, 6.3 million. I like to actually, share this experience. I was doing this presentation in a school environment. Of course, you had all these big certificate people. You understand what I'm trying to say? Professors. Do you know that those elderly ones that have really, climbed the ladder, they got up and they got annoyed. They were leaving. And I'm like, please, gentlemen, what have I said that they say, how can a human being make 6.3 million in a month? They say it's not possible. I said, sir, please calm down. System, when you own a system, a lot of things can happen to you. Just like that school where you are working. Have you asked the owner of that school how much he makes every month? You haven't taken time to ask because let's say he has 100 students, and you and I know how much they pay in school fees today, and then they're giving you just peanuts. So in your mind, you have been mindseted to feel that this amount of money is not possible. But if you know that it's possible, as you are hearing me right now, and you know that being created by God, that you can make it, that those that are making don't have two heads, my dear friends, can you give me, I am the next, I am the next, I am. And as you are saying it, as I type in here, heaven is backing you up. Stop seeing impossibility when there is possibility. We are not seeking your opinion. This is something that happens. I know why. When you understand that system is stronger than Satan, you will know where I'm going to. Now, this system is a daily payout system. There's no time frame. Nobody will tell you, this month, if you don't achieve your target, just like that lady that lost her job in the bank. Imagine the way she used to run helter-skelter, trying to meet target, year in, year out for 16 years. They just took the job out of her. She's crying, she's weeping. For 2 years, she has not been able to recover. My dear friend, nobody's giving you time frame. There's no buying and selling. That's another beautiful thing. Because some people say, this type of thing, I've done it before. Buying and selling. I cannot buy, I cannot sell. I have not said when you buy or sell, this system pays you even without you buying and selling. Okay? Now, we also understand that it's not everybody that will be willing. Because some people will think that, if I'm making 210,000, it will become 9,999, or since I'll become too rich. In fact, I've met a number of people. They told me that in this life, I don't want too much money because too much money is the root of all evil. They say money is the root of all evil. But then I will go ahead and explain to them. I say, it is actually lack of money that is the root of all evil. Because even that place where you're working, that figure that you're manipulating, is because of what? So we know that it's not everybody that will even intentionally want to make that amount of money. So that's why we have captured 10% success rate. We'll give you 21,000 naira every day. And in a month, I'm still making how much? 630,000 naira. And one beautiful thing about this system is that it's something you can start part-time. Nobody's telling you to jettison down your job. No. I did this. I worked on this system 5 years before I retired. Okay? So look at 20% success rate, 42,000 every day. And in a month, how much? 1.2 million. Now, let me even ask you, if you are making 1.2 million, let us not even say is additional. Do you think you will jackpot? You will just be traveling, like a king and a queen, know what I mean? You will not sneak into any country. They will welcome you because they know that you are coming to add value to them. You're not coming to be a burden to their country. So they will stamp your visa front and back. Okay? So now, ladies and gentlemen, now let me show you this one. At all, I'm bewitched. That is to say, in this system, that you are making 7,000 naira daily. 7,000 naira daily. Look at how much it can give you 47,000 naira per week. And in a month, I'm still going on with what? 210,000 naira. Maybe as part-time, maybe as addition. It's not bad. It's fine. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. In fact, you will not know. Because I can remember when I started, this business, just a little bit addition that this business started making to my life. If people said, madam, what is happening? These days, they are just always laughing. That time, when I will sit down and be calculating how the month has gone. But the moment I connected to this, I don't even know when months become 30 or become whatever. Because now with this system, you work with people and that makes it easier. You work less and you make more money. You make money daily. When I started making money daily, I forgot how to calculate the months, whether it's running faster. Sorry about that. Okay? Now, you are making money daily. Trust me. You are making money, even if it is 7K a day. It goes a very long way. It goes a long way. Now, our system will help you. It will save your life. Let me tell you. Do you know, like some professionals, like doctors, you see a doctor working in 3 places. You don't know that you are killing yourself gradually. This system will save your life. Because the meaning of system means save yourself stress, and time, energy, and money. Save yourself time, energy, and money. That is the secret of the rich. The rich doesn't have to put in as much time. They don't have to put as much energy. They don't, they are working smart. They are smart people. They are wise people. So, my dear friends, what are you meant to do today? Join us today. Partner with us today. Okay, wise up, wise up. Be the smart person. Be your own boss, my dear friend. Own a global business. Now, let me tell you, are you not tired of being a local businesswoman? Until you go to Lube Market before you make money. Until you go to Alaba International before you make money. Trust me. Even if you are going to China to go and buy it and come and say you are still a local business person. But this one is something that you can see that from the comfort of you can transact business in several parts of the world. Now, why is it possible we're going to give you a website? And this website, we're giving it to you just because you're a member. You're not paying for it separately. You work from home. You make money from any part of the world. You can work online. Now we're going to be training you free of charge. How are you going to be able to do this business? I was talking with a lady just like 2 days ago. She was like, this thing, I cannot do it. But then, as we spoke, she now said, okay, so if I post on my social media, I say, yes, my dear sister, because before now, all you have been doing is help other people to make money. You snap selfie, you post, you do this. Who is making money? Who is cheating who? So now do the same thing and you are making money. You are smiling to the bank daily. Now, my dear friends, let me share this little secret. Let me share this secret with you. Do you know that courtesy of this particular project that we are running now, fast track your results, make that your result faster. Project 50K daily in 12 weeks or in 12 weeks is 90 days. Okay? Good. Now, you either project it 12 weeks or 12 months. Remember, this system, nobody is pushing you. So just have a look. I am almost out of your space right now. Okay? But before I do that, let me just simplify this thing that I have been talking like this. Do you know that if you connect to this sound system and you want to fast track your results, just, you know what you're doing? Just look for, let's say, 2 other persons who also want a better life, a better future, not just for themselves, for their family. They want to delete their name, their generational name from poverty. Please get them, tell them that better don't land. Okay? Show them this opportunity. Connect us to the first week. And now let those two friends of yours connect their two. Now, please hear me and hear me well. Don't go and hear what I did not say. When you connect, you have a leader, you have a coach who is going to hold you by the hand and make this connection very, very possible. Don't go and start, doing it by yourself. We already have a system in place that is designed to help you. So this connection is going to be very, very seamless. Two connect to. Do you know that from the first week to the 12th week, do you know that you connected only 2 persons, but through these 2 persons, okay, 8,190 persons will have been connected to your system. Have you asked yourself, why is it that companies like MTN is never tired of people? Because the money you are looking for is in people. Why is it that that hospital is never tired of people? Because the money you are looking for is in people. Why is it that that church is not tired? Why is it that that school is looking for more people doing advert? Because your money is in people. So the more people you have, the more money you make. Please, if you are here and you want to make more money, give me people. Now, these 8,190 people that are in your system will have translated to you making 24.7 million. You're not giving me people. Okay, oh, thank you, Helen. Thank you. You are in the spirit. You are in the spirit. Also with Charity. Good people. Now, because 8,190 people are connected to your system, you have been able to accumulate 24.6 million. Now, this is the cocoa. Remember all those questions I asked you in the beginning. How you are battling with your job, how you are battling, living in an unending debt, how you have a project in mind, you are just sleeping on it, waking up on it. Please let me ask you, if you can make 24 million in 12 weeks, can you help that project? If you can make 24 million in 12 weeks, can you change your status? If you can make 24 million, can he help you to even relocate from where you're living right now? Can it? Can he help you? Can he make you a better uncle and a better auntie? Yes, so yes, so my dear friends, they say when you are not informed, you are deformed. That is why we keep thinking that money making is too hard. You see, I have been able to simplify it tonight. Course of economic designer. Now, look at the potential success rates. If you are not wired to make 100% success rates, how about 50%? If you're not so committed to that, your dream. That's why I always tell people, dream is not what you have when you are sleeping. Or maybe you're having malaria. When you're having malaria, you can even choose to dream when you are flying first class and you're traveling to US, from US to several other countries. That one is, that's not dream. That dream, your dream, is that thing that is not allowing you to sleep. Yes. That dream is that thing. You want the type of school where your children are. That's not where you want them to be. You believe you're supposed to be able to do better, but you find yourself squared up somewhere, tied down in a job, tied down in that your shop, tied down in that type of business platform, that kind of business that you are just every single, oh my God, people are suffering. And it's because lack of understanding, lack of knowledge. Now, my dear friends, if you cannot make 50, if you are not wired or you don't have enough liver to carry 12 million in 12 weeks, how about 4.9 million? Okay, now let us bring it down so that your mind can carry it. The first 12 weeks, you are able to make 2.5 million. Now. You'll be a better person. You'll be a better uncle. You'll be a better mom. I can remember after I joined this business, one day my children were gossiping with me. They didn't know I was hearing them. They were like, now, wow, thank God for this business. That this day, mommy does not shout the way she used to shout. This day, mommy can even sit down and chat. If you even ask her for something, mommy can, that kind of thing. They didn't know that I had that kind of mind. But if you don't have it, what you will use a quarrel or shouting to cover up. So, my dear friends, let me further simplify this. Do you know that you can even fast track your progress, more by having multiple accounts 3 accounts, 7 accounts, 10 accounts, 15 accounts, as the case may be. So what it will do is that it will speed up your result. It will fasten your result even more, because 3 accounts, look at what it can give you, 73.9 million. The same 12 weeks, so the same 2 persons you connect, the same effort. But because you are the wiser one, you went for 3 partnership slots, or 7 or 5, as the case may be. Okay, this is what is happening to you. So with this, with what you have seen, with what I have been able to share with you tonight, let me ask you this question, I beg. Even as I've simplified this system, economy designer, can we do this together? Can we do this together? Answer me. Can we? I'm no longer talking about only you. I'm saying we, because we're going to join hands together with you. We're going to hold you by the hand. Friends, it is very, very important for you and I to break away from poverty. We need to reduce the number of people that are poor, because it is the reason, because most of the majority of the populace are poor. That's why too many bad things are increasing in the society. By the time more and more people are getting wealthy, making clean and neat money, helping people helping people, you will find out that our economy will get, our system, our environment, our community, our country, even the world will become a better place. Now, what are we giving to you? Lifetime package. I mean, it's a lifetime membership opportunity. And all this while I've been talking, you might have been imagining, madam, how much? Because how can I look at me? Who am I to be able to have a system that can accommodate this, or even have a website that can accommodate 8,000 something? I mean, it has been simplified, because with as low as what you are seeing here, call it 70,000, call it 100,000, call it 130, call it 260, you can actually build a business empire, a global business empire. Okay? Can build a global business empire. Now, here are some of the benefits, some of the amazing things that will be happening to you. Free business school, millionaire university, website, lifetime membership. You get paid daily. You travel the world. My dear friends, good life. Good life is for you too. You can enjoy it too. Now, this free business school is very, very important. You know why? The school you and I went to, the people that taught us, they don't understand the language of business. They don't understand. So what they gave, you can't give what you don't have. They gave us the knowledge. 1 + 1 = 2. They gave us the, all the algebra and all, but they never taught us how to make money. So you need to be taught how to make money, because if you don't have this kind of knowledge, you may not even be able to make it. Now, remember, part of what you need to do is to do what? Live healthy. Live healthy. That's why we're giving you these healthy products. Remember, it's not for you to go and sell it, it's for you to use it, so that as you're making your money, you'll be enjoying your money. These products cover several areas of life. Today, a lot of things are happening to people. The kind of names of diseases that we hear today in fact, they are unprecedented. But using this supplement, you can actually avert some of them. You can also help people that are down, or you can also help people prevent such. And when you are doing these things, look at how you are going to be celebrated, because great things, you start buying your car, you start embarking on projects. Now, I'm just going to be sharing with you car achievers. Okay, car achievers, a whole lot of people are making it here. No, now you can use your money and do several other things. We have people that have launched mansions, real estate, name it. So, because of want of time, I'm just going to be sharing with us people that have achieved various levels of cars. Various levels of cars. You can see it. Now, this particular wonderful gentleman you are seeing here, if you know his story, you will thank God that you are here tonight. This man, as you are seeing him now, was once a akara seller, was once a bus conductor, until he saw this system. Do you think that the way he is now, he was like this when he was frying akara, or when he was a bus conductor? Do you think he was wearing this kind of cloth, or having this kind of cars? The answer is no. So that is to tell you that you too, no matter how it is with you, no matter your background, no matter how scattered you are, look, once you are in the right system, in the right place, Okay, just like right now, you are in the right place at the right time. If you are the right person, trust me, it will be long, you too will be celebrated. Okay, so you can see the type of shame. Okay, there are some kind of machines that you see, instead of calling it machine, call it shame. That's what people can afford to buy here, because this system will give you financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the next person that is ready and willing and is committed to do what? To enjoying financial freedom, enjoying free travels, enjoying an amazing lifestyle? If you are the next, please give me I am the next, because right now I have come to the end of my presentation. But before I go, before I allow you to go, I want to give you this caveat. If you allow that company to design your future, if you allow that job to design your future, this is how you can end. Somebody give me God forbid. Why am I saying that? No matter anything you are doing today now, look at people that have gone ahead of you. The result they have, or the result they are getting. If you are okay with that result, please continue. But if you are not okay, please, that means there is need for change. So you must make haste while the sun shines. I'm not telling you to leave your job. I'm not telling you to leave your one-man business, but I am telling you to add smart to your work. I'm telling you to add net to your work, because if you don't add net to your work, that means you will work until you die. You can imagine these people, after putting in, like some of them 30 years, some of them 40 years of their life, hoping that they will fall back on pension. My dear friends, look at where they ended. Please give me God forbid, because I cannot imagine that any one of us here will, after listening to me tonight, you will allow your life to end like this. Or after listening to me tonight, you know somebody that you can show this opportunity, you withheld it, my dear friend. I know that everybody hearing me tonight, today you are your brother's keeper. You are going to share this opportunity. You are going to share the link with more persons. Show people love. Let our system, let our economy, okay, let our country, let the world become a better place. Because, my dear friends, you and I have the solution. You have the answer. You have the knowledge today that a system like economic designer is here to do what? To change people's lives. Thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. I remember my humble self, Coach Vera. I told you once again, before, that I started this business as a salary earner. But I told myself, because I will leave this job one day, because I don't want to end like these people that I showed you in the video. Because I have seen other people, my senior colleagues, retiring and ending up this way. I told myself, I can never end up like this. I saw this opportunity. I grabbed this opportunity with two hands. Today, I am a retiree with a difference, in the sense that, ladies and gentlemen, to the glory of God, I'm not boasting, I'm not bragging. But do you know that some days I can sit down in the comfort of my home and end that my pension in a day? I can end that my pension twice, 3 times before it comes. Do you now think that I would be the same as somebody who is farming? Maybe I have to relocate in the village, doing farming, waiting for the pension to come. Do you think I'll be looking like this? The answer is no. And that's why, my dear friends, I want to tell you a very, very big congratulations for attending this program and staying till the end, because very, very soon, sooner than later, you are the next to be celebrated. Congratulations for attending. All right. So let me stop recording. Okay.